carrying on our turkey week and great new recipes for you for just in time for holidays. And our great friend Ann Byrn is here, and she's got a new cookbook out, and she's sharing a wonderful recipe kind of to do with your leftovers, with your leftover turkeys. It's good to meet you.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Yeah, thanks for being here today.
Yes, I have a new book. It's called Save the Day. Ann Byrn Saves the Day. It's recipes, go-to great recipes from people across the country. When I ask them, what's your best recipe, what saves the day? And this actually is a recipe from my kitchen. It's a Feel Better chicken soup. It is the chicken soup that we make all winter long, flu season throughout. It just is good stuff. And
everybody
it's really
needs a good go-to chicken soup for the winter.
It's a great one. But it's perfect timing now, and we're going to make it using the turkey, leftover turkey from roasting turkey at Thanksgiving.
Great. I can't wait to see what you put in yours.
Yeah, so actually what you're going to start with are just the leftover turkey pieces. You may have a leg, a piece of a breast, whatever. You could even just have the carcass itself, and that goes down into the pot with water, and the recipe suggests water and onion, and I could put in also a couple of bouillon cubes.
Okay, I was going to ask you, do you use any turkey stock or
you make your own stock by putting, you're going to put that whole carcass down in there with the water, some bouillon cubes, some salt, pepper, onions, and some bay leaves. Okay, you're going to let that cook down. And then once that has cooked down, then you're going to actually strain it off, okay?
Right.
And you're going to add your vegetables.
Okay.
And I like to add the carrots first, okay?
And they take longer to cook.
They take longer to cook, and I usually add a can of white beans. I love white beans. And a couple of reasons I do that in chicken soup is that not only does it give you sort of another protein in there, but the beans actually act as a natural thickener in the soup.
Good
and
job.
It's really great.
It's
a very Tuscan thing to do. And in Italy, they always add white beans to their soup.
So if we're going to go Tuscan, then I need some of that rustic bread to dip in
there. There you go. That's right. Now I add peas because at my house they're always in the freezer.
Okay.
And then at the very end, so this would come up to a boil, and you would let this simmer with your vegetables, and toward the end of the cooking time, you would add a little bit of pasta. You could add the penne pasta like that. You could add, you know, broken up spaghetti noodles that you've got in the pantry. Say you've got maybe just a little bit, break them up, macaroni, ditalini, the little ones, and then, you know, season again with a little bit more salt and pepper. And then it is so good. And you know what? It actually is after smelling this, I really like the turkey.
Do you really?
I really like the turkey.
Okay.
I know it. So
we're going to have lots of that here in about a week. So
that's right. You let this cook until your pasta has cooked, and at the very end, very end, you're going to add a load of fresh spinach.
Really?
And so there you go, moms. I mean, there you go. Who would have known that spinach is in this soup?
So
but what happens is it just wilts into the top of the soup, and it's done. And so you get a soup that is not only beautiful to look at. Here you go.
Look how beautiful. Now you shredded your turkey, right?
Well, turkey is naturally perfect for shredding. And if you think about it, it really is, when turkey is cooked, it shreds naturally.
Right.
And which makes it delicious and beautiful in the soup.
I would rather eat it shredded anyway. I think it's easier to eat.
Well, it is. And if you've got chicken in the recipe, you actually just sort of pull it off the bone.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Isn't that fabulous?
Yes.
It's just fabulous soup. So, and if you want to kind of take it up a notch, and all the recipes in the book, I give a razzle-dazzle at the end. It sort of sounds like the frozen mint, doesn't it? But I give a razzle-dazzle, and the way to razzle-dazzle this recipe is to serve it with pesto and some grated Parmesan.
Oh, yeah.
And so then all of a sudden, you know, the Feel Better chicken soup or turkey soup is like an Italian stew.
Great idea. Ooh.
Yes.
But it's good just like it is. As my mother says, it'll heal what ails ya. She says that all the time. It'll heal what ails ya. So this is a great recipe for that.
It is. So it's perfect.
Thank you so much. Now, where can everybody get your book?
Book is where all books are sold.
Nice.
Definitely online as well as in bookstores.
And you were also known as the Cake
Mix Doctor.
Cake Mix Doctor.
That's right. That was the first book that I wrote back in 2000. It was how you can take a box of cake mix, add fresh ingredients from your kitchen, and turn it into something fabulous.
That's awesome.
I know. And so this is the ninth and the last book of the series, and it's, you know, it's been so much fun writing for busy families.
Awesome. Well, you have done a fantastic job, and we thank you for this good recipe for the holidays. If you're going to have your leftover turkey, you're going to want this recipe. We're going to have it on our website, and that's thebroadcasttv.com, and you can also go to her website, and that is
CakeMixDoctor.com.
CakeMixDoctor.com. All right, what goes better with turkey soup than wine? Our wine expert, Haley Hamilton Cogill, is coming up next to give you some wonderful ideas just in time for Thanksgiving. Yum. Stay with us.